The death of Colombian star, Andrés Escobar, was shocking news to the football world in 1994. An argument concerning his own goal ensued, and the 27-year-old defender insisted that the own goal had been a mistake. However, two of the men pulled out their guns and shot him. A match winner in every sense of the phrase, Davy Cooper stunned his fans by his death only at the age of 39 in 1995. Many believed he was the most gifted Scottish player of all time along with Dennis Law, Jim Baxter, and Kenny Dalglish. Mark Vivian Foe's death in 2003 was one of the greatest tragedies seen on the soccer pitch at the time. The midfielder was playing for his country against Colombia at France's Stade de Gerland in the Confederations Cup semi-finals when he suddenly fell on the ground in the 72nd minute. Gary Speed, one of the most famous and inspirational footballers of his time who was mostly known for his powerful headers throughout his career, was found dead in the garage of his house in Cheshire on November 27, 2011 by his wife, Louise. 22 at the time of his death, Antonio Puerta is another famous dead football player. In the 35th minute of a match against Getafe at Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium, Puerta collapsed while heading back toward his own goal. There, Dr. Norman Davidson carried out an emergency operation on Thomson to relieve the pressure caused by the swelling in his brain, but the operation was not successful. Thompson finally died that day at 9:25 at the age of 22. The match was stopped for 15 minutes as Benfica's medical staff attended Feher. Several of Benfica's players dropped to their knees and prayed with tears in their eyes. Even some club personnel, including the coach, José Antonio Camacho, were crying. The cause of his death was announced cardiac arrhythmia caused by hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, a heart muscles disease. O'Donnell received medical treatment from both teams' medical staff on the pitch before he was taken to Wishaw General Hospital. He was pronounced dead shortly after his team's 5-3 victory against Dundee United. The post-mortem revealed that Phil, 35 at the time of his death, had suffered left ventricular failure of the heart, Dr. Robert Little, Motherwell's doctor, announced later. One of the famous dead football players with a tragic story of suicide, Hanover 96 goalkeeper, Robert Anka, took his own life in 2009 after 6 years of suffering from depression. Anka was sold to Turkey's Fenerbahçe and later to Tenerife before he made his return to his homeland to play for Hanover 96. The 32-year-old goalkeeper took his own life on November 10, 2009 by standing in front of a passing express train at a level crossing in Eilwies, Neustadt am Rubenberg. Police confirmed his suicide and found a suicide note, too, but never made its details public. Fernando Ricksen died on September 18, 2019 at the age of 43, 6 years after he had been diagnosed with motor neuron disease, a disease where neurons send electric signals into muscles disrupting their normal function. Brazilian legend Socrates was hospitalized on December 1, 2011 due to food poisoning which developed to septic shock and led to his death on December 4, 2011 at the age of 57. One of the famous dead football player. In February 2017, Tio joined Beijing Enterprises, a China League One club, where he died in a training session due to cardiac arrest at the age of 30. Died on November 25, 2020, at the age of 60 in Buenos Aires due to a cardiac arrest. Diego Maradona is an Argentinian legendary footballer as big as legends like Pelé and Johan Cruyff. He's indeed the best footballer Argentina has ever had alongside the top Argentinian footballer, Lionel Messi. In fact, there is a debate if Messi is the best Argentinian footballer ever or Maradona. However, what is Rossi is best known for is actually the part he played in Italy's win against West Germany, which actually earned them 1982 World Cup. He also scored a hat-trick against Brazil in that tournament. The cause of Rossi's death is not yet clearly determined, but it has been confirmed that he has died of a long illness.